Have you ever wondered how a cyber attack on a single company could wreak havoc on a global scale? Picture this: a sophisticated cyber operation targeting a leading IT management software provider, SolarWinds. A single breach that spirals into a supply chain attack, affecting countless organizations worldwide, from government agencies to tech giants. This isn't a plot from a dystopian novel, but a real incident that unfolded in 2020. An incident that challenged our understanding of cybersecurity and exposed the fragility of our digital infrastructures. Today, we delve into the chronicles of the SolarWinds supply chain attack, a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our interconnected digital world. Our story begins in late 2019 with the silent infiltration of a trusted software. The attackers, as cunning as they were ruthless, found a way into the Orion software update system. This software, produced by the well-respected firm SolarWinds, was used by countless businesses and government agencies alike. The attackers managed to compromise this system, turning a tool of security into a weapon of espionage. This was the start of the offensive operations. The attackers, using sophisticated techniques, injected malicious code into the software updates of Orion. As businesses and agencies updated their systems, they unknowingly invited the enemy in. The attackers gained unprecedented access, able to peer into the inner workings of these organizations, all under the guise of a routine software update. This initial stage of the attack was a masterclass in stealth and deception. The attackers moved silently, leaving few traces of their intrusion. They operated within the shadows of the software, their malicious activities hidden behind the facade of normal operations. Little did we know, this was just the tip of the iceberg. SolarWinds, an IT management company, was the primary victim of this meticulously planned assault. The impact on SolarWinds was significant, with the operations of the company significantly disrupted. The attack infiltrated their Orion software, leading to a ripple effect that impacted their vast client base, spanning government agencies to Fortune 500 companies. The direct costs of this incident for SolarWinds were immense, running into tens of millions of dollars. This colossal sum was allocated towards investigation, remediation, restoration of systems, and tightening of security measures. Adding to the financial burden were the potential lawsuits and the expenses related to public relations efforts to restore their tarnished reputation. However, the impact wasn't only financial. The breach caused a severe blow to SolarWinds' reputation. Trust, a critical element in the realm of cybersecurity, had been compromised. The trust deficit impacted their relationship with their existing customers and potential future business opportunities. In essence, the SolarWinds breach was a stark reminder that cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data. It's about safeguarding the very credibility and viability of a business. The cost was not only financial, but also a severe blow to the company's reputation. In December 2020, the silent predator was finally unveiled. A cybersecurity powerhouse, FireEye, discovered the covert operation. The intruders had been lurking in the shadows undetected for months. But their time in the shadows was about to end. FireEye, with its hawk-eyed vigilance, noticed a suspicious anomaly. The discovery led to an extensive investigation that saw the collaboration of multiple cybersecurity firms and agencies. As the investigations unfolded, the severity and sophistication of the attack began to surface. This was no ordinary cyber heist. It was a meticulously planned operation, executed with surgical precision. Within the walls of SolarWinds, a sense of urgency took hold. They understood the magnitude of the situation and the potential damage it could inflict on their reputation and their clients' trust. The resolution process was a mammoth task. It involved not only identifying and neutralizing the threat, but also fortifying the defenses to prevent future breaches. SolarWinds, with the assistance of various cybersecurity firms and governmental agencies, worked tirelessly to remediate the issue. They updated their software, patched the vulnerabilities, and strengthened their overall security infrastructure. Simultaneously, they took measures to regain their customers' trust. They were transparent about the incident, regularly updating their clients about the progress of the resolution process. This transparency, though a challenging step, was crucial in maintaining the faith of their clients and assuring them that SolarWinds was doing everything in its power to resolve the issue. The aftermath of the attack left the digital world in a state of high alert. The SolarWinds incident was a wake-up call, a grim reminder that no one is immune to cyber threats. It emphasized the need for constant vigilance, robust cybersecurity measures, and collaboration to combat these invisible predators. The question on everyone's mind was, who was behind this sophisticated cyber attack? In the complex and shadowy world of cyber espionage, attribution is rarely straightforward. However, in the case of the SolarWinds hack, the finger of suspicion pointed towards a Russian group known as APT-29, or more colloquially, Cozy Bear. This group is not your average band of cyber criminals. Cozy Bear is believed to be connected to the Russian government, more specifically the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, or SVR. Their modus operandi fits the SolarWinds hack like a glove. Intricate, stealthy and strategic, with a penchant for targeting governmental and corporate entities. The US government, along with various cybersecurity firms, have put forward compelling evidence supporting this claim. The tactics, techniques and procedures used in the attack bore the unmistakable hallmarks of Cozy Bear. Moreover, the enormity and sophistication of the attack suggested a state-sponsored actor with abundant resources. While the evidence pointed to Cozy Bear, the motive behind the attack remained a subject of speculation. A successful attack of this magnitude was a result of exploiting multiple vulnerabilities and using advanced techniques. The SolarWinds attack was not just an isolated incident, it was a meticulously planned and executed operation that utilized highly sophisticated methods. The attackers exploited several weaknesses within the software, turning the company's strengths into its greatest vulnerabilities. One of the key vulnerabilities that was exploited was the update mechanism of the SolarWinds Orion software. This mechanism, designed to keep the software up to date and secure, ironically became the conduit for the attackers. By compromising this update mechanism, the attackers were able to inject malicious code into legitimate software updates. This allowed the malware to infiltrate the systems of thousands of SolarWinds customers, all under the guise of a routine software update. The technique used in this attack is known as a supply chain attack. In this type of attack, the perpetrator targets a vulnerable point in an organization's supply chain, in this case the software update mechanism, to gain access to the organization's network. The attackers were able to remain undetected for months, silently gathering information and compromising systems. Another exploited vulnerability was the lack of multi-factor authentication for access to critical systems. This allowed the attackers to gain access to these systems with relative ease. The techniques used by the attackers were advanced, to say the least. They were patient, stealthy, and highly skilled at covering their tracks. They employed sophisticated methods to evade detection, including the use of novel and previously unseen malware, as well as the use of multiple infrastructure elements to mask their activities. The SolarWinds attack served as a wake-up call to the inherent risks of third-party software vulnerabilities. This incident underscores the need for organizations to adopt robust cybersecurity measures, including regular audits of their software supply chains, stringent access controls, and continuous monitoring for suspicious activities. The SolarWinds attack was a stark reminder of the importance of cybersecurity in our increasingly interconnected world. As we navigate the complexities of this digital age, it's crucial to understand that cyber threats are not just probabilities, but eventualities that require robust preparedness and resilience. In preventing such attacks, companies must prioritize a multi-layered defense strategy. This encompasses regular systems and network audits, stringent access controls, and constant updates to security protocols. An organization's cybersecurity is only as strong as its weakest link, making it imperative to invest in comprehensive security awareness training for all employees. Transparency and swift action are equally important. The SolarWinds incident demonstrated that when a breach occurs, quick and decisive response, coupled with transparent communication, can significantly mitigate damage. Companies should not only have an incident response plan in place, but also a crisis communication strategy to ensure stakeholders are promptly informed and reassured. Furthermore, collaboration plays a pivotal role in tackling cyber threats. The incident at Malwarebytes illustrated the need for concerted efforts in countering complex nation-state attacks. Sharing threat intelligence and adopting a collaborative defense approach can help companies stay one step ahead of potential attackers. Lastly, the SolarWinds attack highlighted the dire need for skilled cybersecurity professionals. Initiatives like Microsoft's collaboration with community colleges to fill cybersecurity jobs are a step in the right direction. As we look to the future, the SolarWinds attack underscores the need for vigilance, preparedness, and collective action in the face of cybersecurity threats. The SolarWinds attack was not just a breach, it was a sobering lesson in cybersecurity. It underscored the vulnerabilities inherent in even the most secure systems and the ingenuity of those seeking to exploit them. It called into question the readiness of organizations to face such threats and laid bare the need for constant vigilance and collaboration in the cyber realm. This incident reaffirms the importance of cybersecurity and the need for us to be ever watchful, ever ready, and ever adaptable. Thank you for joining us in unraveling the tale of the SolarWinds attack. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of cybersecurity.